Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel USA Immigration and Visa. Today we are going to discuss an important question that is asked in F1 visa interview. What is your plan after graduation? Let's start the video. So, you're applying for a F1 visa to study in the United States and you're wondering how to answer the question about your plans after graduation during the visa interview. It's a crucial question that can make or break your chances of getting the visa, but don't worry, with a little preparation, you'll be able to answer it confidently. In this video, we'll discuss how to answer the question, what is your plan after graduation, in a F1 visa interview with specific details and examples. 1. Be specific. When answering the question, it's important to be specific about your plans. Don't give vague or general answers, as this can create doubts about your intentions. Provide specific details about your future plans and how you plan to achieve them. For example, don't just say, I will do a job after my graduation. Instead say something specific such as, I plan to pursue a career in the renewable energy industry. Specifically, I want to work for a company that specializes in solar energy, as I believe this is a growing and important field. 2. Explain your career goals. The consular officer wants to know about your career goals after graduation. Explain what career field you want to pursue and what kind of job you are hoping to get after graduation. For example, I plan to pursue a career in software engineering and work for a tech company in the US. My long-term goal is to become a senior software engineer and work on innovative projects in my home country. 3. Discuss your education plans. The consular officer may also be interested in knowing if you plan to continue your education after graduation. If so, explain your educational plans and how they relate to your career goals. For example, after completing my undergraduate degree, I plan to pursue a master's degree in computer science to deepen my knowledge of the subject and increase my chances of getting a job at a top tech company. 4. Show intent to return home. When answering this question, it's important to show that you have a clear intent to return to your country after graduation. The consular officer wants to make sure that you're not planning to overstay your visa and stay in the US illegally. So, you need to give them solid reasons why you'll go back to your country. One way to demonstrate your desire to return is to discuss your career goals and how they relate to your country's development. For example, if you're studying engineering and want to work on infrastructure projects in your country, such as hydropower, that's a fantastic thing to mention. It's also a good idea to mention if you're studying medicine and want to open a clinic in a rural area of your country. These examples tell that you have a specific plan to use your Here are some sample answers to the question. What is your plan after graduation, in a F1 visa interview? Sample answer 1. After completing my degree in the United States, my plan is to return to India and use the knowledge and skills I have gained to contribute to the development and growth of my home country. I am specifically interested in working on infrastructure projects such as hydropower in India as an engineer. India is currently suffering from a shortage of electricity, and with the development of hydropower, the electricity issue will be resolved. Therefore, I believe that the skills and knowledge I will gain during my studies will be valuable for the development of India and will help me to make a positive impact in the field. In addition to this, I have my family, friends, and a business in India. As a child, it's my moral duty to take care of my parents. Hence, I am looking forward to returning home and playing my part in the country's development. Sample answer 2. After graduation, I plan to apply for Optional Practical Training, OPT, and work for a U.S. company in my field of study for up to 12 months. I have already researched potential employers and I am confident that I will find a job that meets the requirements of the OPT program. Once my OPT expires, I plan to return to my home country and use my experience to grow my family business into multinational business by integrating new technology and skills learned from U.S. education and experience. My goal is to diversify our family garment business into different business such as food and technology, and the education from U.S. will help me achieve my goal. Sample answer 3. My plan after graduation is to pursue a master's degree in my field of study at a top U.S. university. I have researched the programs and the requirements for admission and I am confident that I have the qualifications to be accepted. After completing my master's degree, I plan to return to my home country and apply the knowledge and skills I gained in the U.S. to make a positive impact in my community. My goal is to work at the banking industry of my home country and contribute to expanding the banking sector to every household in the country. Cross questions. Visa officers tend to ask cross questions for an answer to the plan after graduation question to check whether a student intent is to return home or stay in the U.S. Therefore, it is crucial for students to prepare answers of potential cross questions. For sample answer 1, cross question could be: 1. How do you plan to apply the knowledge and skills that you will gain in the U.S. to the infrastructure projects in India? 2. Can you tell me more about the hydropower projects that you plan to work on in India and how they will help address the electricity shortage in the country? Similarly, potential cross questions for sample answer 2 are: 1. Can you provide more details on the specific skills and knowledge you plan to acquire during your OPT program that will help you diversify your family business? 2. How do you plan to integrate the new technology and skills learned in the U.S. into your family's garment business, and what challenges do you anticipate in doing so? Finally, potential cross questions for sample answer 3 are: 1. What specific skills and knowledge do you plan to gain from pursuing a master's degree in the U.S. that you believe will help you achieve your goal of expanding the banking sector in your home country? 2. How do you plan to apply the knowledge and skills gained from your master's degree to make a positive impact in the banking sector of your home country? Can you give any specific examples? That's all in this video. See you in next video.